Hi, everyone. Dr. Stephanie D. Burrows here. Welcome to Mindful Moments. I thought I'd just catch up with a few people because it's been a while since I've been on and some things have been happening. Really interesting. Um, First of all, today, well, let me put it this way. I ordered something that was desperately needed. I just didn't know how badly until I went to the chiropractor and saw how my back was just taking a beating from me being Miss I'm every woman. I'm so strong. I can do this. Moving furniture all around with just Jesus, with not just, with Jesus, me, myself, and I. Okay. And putting furniture out to be taken out, just making it happen. Someone said, "How did you do that?" When I told them the story, they were hollering. I said, "But the whole time I was like, come on, Lord, I need you to show me this. I need you to help me with this. Which way am I supposed to do this?" Because everything was bigger than me. So sometimes I couldn't see where I was moving it or whatever. It was really interesting. But the bottom line is this: it got done. Okay. It got done. And that was the most important thing. But I wanted to share a couple of things with you because something happened today and it was like blowing my mind. Um, you just never know when you're going to be used or how you're going to be used. Um, I was waiting for this thing that I ordered that is going to bring me so much peace once it gets here. And normally, my things that I order from Amazon come in through either FedEx or Amazon. This one I didn't know was coming through UPS. It's supposed to be delivered yesterday. Waited, running back and forth to the window to make sure I don't miss them, going downstairs to check, the whole nine. Said, I can't do this. I've got to do a speech. By the way, that came that morning. Someone called and said, could you do this for me? And I said, by all means. And discussed topic and prepared a speech for that evening. So my concern was it going to come around the time? And I let everybody know in advance because I needed to get to that door and let these people bring in. It's a big, heavy piece of equipment that I really, it's going to save my back. It's going to save me tons of money, and I'm looking forward to it. So here we go. Didn't come. Like after 9 p.m., I get a notification saying it's coming today or tomorrow. What? All right. Then I get a notification letting me know it's coming today. Same thing all over again. Back and forth, looking, listening for it. Bell never rings, but I get a notification saying they made an attempt. And no one answered. Well, they didn't ring my bell because it's very loud and it cannot be missed. And it's silent in here other than me. So I began looking for the numbers and looking for who to call and it was just a whole thing that I was going through. And they give you these numbers to call, but you can't get a person on the line. All you get is this machine, and it was just so frustrating. It was absolutely frustrating. I was getting really ticked off. It was like old me was coming to the surface. Just saying. Well, anyway, then I began looking to see if I could get in touch with somebody from Amazon because one thing I noted is I never got a tracking number. All I would get was a link, and you click it, and it would take you to the site to show you that it's in route, but you don't know when it's coming. But there was no tracking number, and the calls I was making, they were asking for a tracking number. I'm like, I don't have one. So I went to Amazon site trying to find a number for them. Man, I'm telling you, they just don't make this stuff easy for you. Bottom line was they hadn't sent the tracking number because what they do is they give you a little thing that you click, and that just takes you to where your product is at this time. Like, this isn't working for me. They asked for a tracking number at UPS. So I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and clicked and started a chat, and that wasn't working for me, and got out of that, but it kept taking me back to that on the site. Woo! I could not believe what I was going through just to do one simple thing and just have a conversation with somebody to let them know what had happened, and I was not happy. Okay, that's all I wanted to do, and I wanted to make sure this thing was coming today. And if I could, let me know when. Let me know what time. And oh, by the way, yes, I did write a big old note in a great big black marker that told them what bell to ring because obviously they didn't ring the right bell, and let them know that I was there when they came the first time. So that's taped up on the door downstairs. So no excuses this time. I don't care if you have to bang on the door, but all you had to do was just look, and you'd see the bells, and it would tell you the the apartment number on the bell. So what was the problem? Anyway, you just never know why God has you going through some stuff. I finally got through to somebody and it was a different way to do it. Let me say this. After going through and doing the chat thing and all, I did some more, did something else online. I don't even remember right now. But the bottom line is this: they have a feature called Call You Back. Now, none of this stuff is right on top. None of it comes up when you click on the little tabs at the top, to your drop downs with your orders and all this other stuff. None of that stuff comes up. You got to search. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Make it simple for us. So I did the call back and I got a call immediately. And here's why I went through all of this happened. Because God was sending me to somebody for a specific reason, and I had no clue. This young lady was so sweet, so kind, so endearing. She even put me on hold and contacted UPS herself. Had a conversation with them, came back, same information. They definitely are coming back today, but they could not give her a time. But she explained my issues with them and the challenges that I had to them. She was so sweet. We began to talk. I began to share. I began to say some things that I had no clue why I was saying it, had no idea that I would be saying it. But whatever it was, I heard a weeping on the other end. And she said, just one moment, please. And she came back. She said, God sent you to me today. This just blew my mind because what was coming out of me was not something that I was intentional about. It was just in response to something, and it was conversation, and then it got a little deeper, and I don't know, I went into an automatic coaching mode. Didn't mean to. It just kind of happened because I'm that person that's going to ask the questions and have you, will you, did you, what happened, how? We just got into it. Bottom line is, she said, God sent you to me. I needed this. I really needed to hear this. I didn't even know. Things were just coming out, and I was just like, why am I saying? And my rational mind was like, why are you saying this? But I'm in surrender mode, so I'm being obedient. Yeah. All the stuff that happened, the fact that they, came earlier in the day, and I did not get, the bell didn't ring up here to let me know UPS was down there. And so I made, I'm like, I was fired up. Okay. When I saw the thing come through on my phone, can I just say I was pissed. I was going back into the old me. But the bottom line is, when I got to her, I got calmed down. I got, I was in because she was just so awesome. Talk about some wonderful customer service. Yes, that young lady was phenomenal. And I was I was soothed and I got peaceful. And then the stuff started coming up in regards to some things that she shared. And I started asking questions and more started coming out. And I was just like, why are you saying this? Can you just shut up and get off the phone? No, because I was in surrender mode. And he was speaking through me to her for a reason. I don't even know what to say to that. Anyway, just wanted to share on that note. There's a few other things coming up, for those of you who want to know more, you get in touch with me, but I'm not going to, maybe I'll put some things in the chat. So I had done a special for Thanksgiving Day saying, if you wanted, I know for many people, holidays can be a very lonely time of the year, can be a very stressful time or a challenging time of the year. And for Thanksgiving, I offered a complimentary 30-minute session for us to just do a meditation and have a chit chat. And I'm offering that again from now through what's it called? New Year's Day? Yeah. from now through you at New Year's Day. So I'll put the calendar link in the chat and you can always go there and book a time. Right now, I think, oh goodness, I just remembered we're in December. So I'll put it out there as soon as I update. Yeah, God, yeah, our God is so awesome. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns on heaven and earth. Okay, let me stop. And to another Facebook user, thank you and be blessed. I just got blessed. That young lady blessed me, and because it made me just stop and just allow God to work through me. Someone says sounds familiar. So I want to put this back out there to you. I do have to go in. I just forgot that it's December already. Good grief. And I got to go and update the calendar. So I'm going to update the calendar. And you can come in to the 30-minute side of it and just indicate, that it's I think it's this connection meeting or something. But in there also you can indicate that this is for the, I don't know, holiday program. I'll put something in there that you can follow. And the bottom line is I'm doing this because I know there are people out here that, the holidays are just not something that they celebrate. I don't celebrate any holidays. And I know that may sound strange to some of you, but I have my reasons. But I tell you what I will do. If I can find a church on Christmas Day that's close that I can get to, I will be there. But you know how difficult that is? I've always had a challenge with that. I don't get it. I don't understand. I feel like, somebody missed the mark on this one. But I am going to be there. Prayerfully, they bring this thing today before 6 p.m. So I can go tonight to our Christmas celebration. I have not been inside the sanctuary since COVID. I've been on YouTube keeping up with my church and what's going on. But I want to go tonight because they're having that big Christmas concert, which is always absolutely phenomenal. And my heart is, tugging for me to be there. And so prayerfully, these people going to come before 6 o'clock with this thing. Otherwise, I'm stuck here. But anyway, I just wanted you all to know that program is back out again. I mean, there is a program, and it is for 90 days straight. But I'll get into that with you when we talk if you're interested. And that's the release program. And then I also have the Mindful Growth program, and that's for the people that really want to go deep and they're ready to put in the time and the effort and the investment in themselves. So for right now, we could just have a quick meditation and a conversation. So I'll be letting you know what that's all. I'll be putting out the poster for that as soon as I update, and that'll be tonight or by tomorrow morning. All right. I know there were a few other things I wanted to share with you. It's not coming to mind right now because it's just not. Oh, and by the way, hi, Marilyn. I just hope I can. I got to sit here and wait to see when this appliance is coming in, and I'm going to need them to bring it up because I know my limits and I cannot get a washing machine up these steep flight of stairs that also curves. So I need them to bring it up and help me get it up onto the rack that I put together myself with the wheels and everything yesterday in apprehension and readiness, and not apprehension, but in readiness for this appliance to come in. That will save me money and save me a whole lot of hurt and pain of carrying heavy loads back and forth, up and down. It's enough doing it with the groceries, and now you're doing it with the laundries. And my husband, I remember one time he turned around and looked at me and he said, "You're a strong little sucker." I'm like, "I'm not a sucker. Just let's correct the language. Thank you very much. But yes, I told you I'm strong." But there comes a point where you have to say, okay, enough is enough. And my back had to say enough is enough. And when I went to the chiropractor, I found a wonderful place, Black owned. Thank you very much. I searched specifically for Black owned chiropractor, and they've got a really great practice with a number of different practitioners in there, doctors in there doing a number of different types of services. So I'm looking forward, just had a service done this week, a quick one last week after intake, but this week went deep. It went deep. And I just didn't know how deep until I was on a call and I, it, oh my God, all kinds of weird stuff started happening to me. And at one point, I thought I was going to just pass out. And I wanted to go to sleep so bad. And it was like, what is happening to me? And then there was a moment of some intense pain, but then that subsided. And then there was some others. I mean, there were so many things happening, but I understood that what they had done to me, I was now feeling the effects of. So yeah, that's telling me, you going back. You're gonna find a way to make it happen, and you're going back, and you're gonna go back continuously until this is resolved. And there's some other services they have that I definitely want to take advantage of also. So yay me. And it's so weird because this is the strange thing. I all summer for the last several summers that I've been going several different routes. This is one route that I have passed this place consistently and never paid attention. Somebody want to say something on that one? Yeah, that's a lesson in itself. Never paid attention. Passing it on my power walk sprint routes. And I can walk there straight up all the way. I'm going through 3 towns: Bloomfield, Worcestertown, Glen Ridge, and into Montclair, and get right to it. So pretty cool, huh? So I can still get my walk in and my power walk and sprint. Um, Thank you, Marilyn. You know what? I was just being obedient when I was talking to that young lady, and what was coming through was coming through. I just didn't know it was meant to be, and it was for her. It was coming through to her. She was receiving it, and it was powerful for her. And it was powerful for me because in my brain, and there was the side of my brain that was like, why are you saying this to her? And she just kept saying certain things to bring it for me to give her more and more and more. So what a day. What a day. So y'all put a prayer out there for me, please. I want to get this appliance before 6 p.m. so I can get up out of here and go to my church tonight and partake in this, what I know will be an awesome concert, because it is every year. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll come back to you with the other thing I wanted to share with you. And like I said, keep an eye out for the poster that's going to come out on Facebook, and on I'll put it out on LinkedIn. I don't think I put it on LinkedIn the last time. And I will also put it out on Instagram, because I know somebody out there is in need of someone to talk to, especially during this holiday season. They did take advantage of it for Thanksgiving, so I'm just saying, you know, don't wait, don't hesitate, jump on it. Have a blessed evening, everyone. God bless each and every one of you. And the light in me bows to and honors the light in you. Namaste.